If you're planning to hang out for Memorial Day, you need to know something. It's gonna cost you a lot more.
You know what? I don't give a damn about these fucking holidays and shit. All they do is spend fucking money, bro.
A little heads up, Memorial Day plans are going to cost you much more this year.
Guess what? We can't even afford to buy the food for the barbecue. So I suggest you think twice about everything that you do or say and don't be drinking and driving. Happy Memorial Day weekend.
Happy Memorial Day. You go to the grocery store, you spend $200. You look at what you got, you only got 5 items. Where the hell is my money? What's going on? Why is everything so high? This is crazy, and I'm not exaggerating. People are starting off at the grocery store, and they're trying to figure out if they want to pay $12 for a pack of hot dogs. People are supposed to be grilling, chilling, road tripping, and living their best lives. But instead, people are at home refreshing their bank accounts, hoping that it's going to change. This Memorial Day is exposing what everybody knew, but nobody wanted to say out loud. America's flat broke. Damn! And the holiday prices aren't helping. Check this out.
If you're planning to hang out for Memorial Day, you need to know something. It's going to cost you a lot more. Whether you're hitting the road or firing up that grill, experts say there's no relief in sight. Right now, the price of beef is through the roof and gas prices are high. AAA reports that right now the average price of unleaded gas in San Diego is $6.18. That's $1.38 more than this time last year.
It's horrible. Everything has gone up. There's not one thing I haven't bought that hasn't gone up.
I'm not here to just give you all the bad news. Here's where you can save. You can swap out the beef maybe for some chicken or some delicious pork ribs. That's what I really like doing on the grill. And then download some gas apps. That way you can shop around for the cheapest price of gas.
All right, Miss Memorial Day weekend. Y'all better tighten up, act like you got some damn sense. The judge ain't gonna be back till about Tuesday. And if you live in a small town, he ain't gonna be back until about the following week, Friday the earliest. And the judge don't even want to work for real. So I suggest you think twice about everything that you do or say and don't be drinking and driving. Happy Memorial Day weekend.
All right, girl, we're gonna come in here, we're gonna have fun. Please try to have fun. None of that rah-rah.
I'm gonna have fun. You ain't gotta give me no speech. I don't like people. But as long as people don't mess with me, I won't mess with them. I'm gonna vibe, get some barbecue. I hope they got some good barbecue. You told me it's gonna be food, and I'm gonna relax.
All right.
Tisha, ain't that girl that was trying to talk to your baby daddy?
Girl, what does it matter? We here to have fun. Don't worry
No,
about
I'm just saying because she got on a bathing suit, but she don't bathe. Ain't that crazy?
That is a little bit funny. What's the issue?
Why are they so damn loud? Why is the issue me?
Oh my God, girl, they are playing a game. That's what you do outside. We have fun.
What game they playing? Miss Loud bitch? Like,
Hey,
hold on. I'm sorry, baby. I don't hug. I got sensitive skin.
Oh, okay.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I see you in them. You don't do hugs for real? Okay.
I do parentheses. Much love.
Girl, why are you over here mad?
You said they was barbecuing.
Okay, they is.
Leg quarters? I tell you what, let's go.
Right now? The party just started.
What party? What party? They in there drinking La Marita's, fool. Wake up. What are you talking about? La Marita's leg quarters. Lames. Like, get me out of here.
A little heads up, Memorial Day plans are going to cost you much more this year. In fact, your family's cookout is going to cost 40% more than just a year ago. Why? Well, you're probably tired of hearing about the same answer. The war in Iran. The war has caused huge fertilizer supply shortages, which has made the cost of growing the food we eat a lot more expensive. And thanks to skyrocketing gas prices, the cost of moving that food around is also going up. Of course, all of those costs are being passed on to consumers, to you, and to me. So now the little things that we all look forward to Memorial Day weekend are going up. Burgers and ground beef are up 20%. Sausages and hot dogs are up 28 and 12%. Even the staple summer food, corn on the cob, has doubled in price. And it doesn't stop at food prices. If you're traveling this weekend, it'll cost you. To save money, airlines have already cut 2 million seats and 12,000 flights over the past 2 weeks. That is a record-breaking level of cancellations. The average cost of a domestic plane ticket has increased 31% due to increases in jet fuel prices because of the war in Iran. Thinking of driving instead? Bad news. Gas prices are high. The national average is $4.50 a gallon. In some states, gas is topping $7 a gallon. No matter what some people say, now is not a good time to take a road trip. A 1,000-mile road trip, say from DC to the Great Smokies and back, would cost you almost $200 in gas alone. So while some in this administration will have no problem affording their holiday plans, the rest of us will eat the price of this reckless war.
Memorial Day travel is expected to hit a record high while individual sales will decline. So AAA projected 45 million Americans will travel at least 50 miles from home for Memorial Day, setting a new record for the holiday. Driving will make up 87% of these travelers, even though national gas prices are the highest they've been since the summer of 2022. At the same time, average retail spending is projected to drop sharply to $86 per person, a 70% decrease from 2025. Now, I just threw a bunch of numbers at us, but what we need to take away from this is that even though gas prices are the highest they've ever been, people are still seeking out experiences. And it's not that people are spending more in general, they're specifically not spending as much on tangible goods.
Now hold up, let me get this shit straight. My daughter been playing the admin assistant slash fucking secretary. Been playing this motherfucking Memorial Day bullshit all weekend. No, and I don't give a damn about these fucking holidays and shit. All they do is spend fucking money, bro. Come in my room for damn near 2 hours to put together a fucking list of fucking food and supplies. We get up this morning, 8 o'clock. We gotta be up at 8 o'clock to go get some fucking crawfish. And if it ain't 8 o'clock, Memorial Day is canceled. Memorial Day is canceled. Like, she just gonna wipe the motherfucking completely off the motherfucking list or some shit of holidays that the government fucking give us. Not her, but the government. You feel me? We get up, she in here fussing about a motherfucking cooler to get these crawfish. We get in the fucking car and get halfway to our goddamn destination to find out this bitch done left the list. Not one list, but 2 motherfucking lists. Look at them. This is shit I gotta work with. And motherfuckers wanna get paid. I'm gonna start firing some bitches around here. That's what I'm about to start fucking doing. I'm gonna hire my goddamn grandkids or something to do some fucking assistance. So this shit ain't working. It ain't.
Hey, what you doing for Memorial Day weekend? What you doing? Well, let me tell you what they doing. They gonna call you because they lonely. It's Memorial Day weekend, and it's got them all in their feelings, and now all of a sudden they remember your number. I'm telling you, they gonna try to come around because they know how you and your family get down. Y'all get together. Y'all have a good time, right? Now suddenly they just want to check on you. See, that's going to be the text. That's going to be the DM. That's going to be the call. They just want to check up on you. They're going to be looking at all your story posts. They're going to be liking old pictures from like 3 months ago. But they forgot how they left you emotionally starving while you were loving them, while you cared about them. But see, now that they don't have nobody they're going to hang out with, they're going to find your number. But I want you to hear me and hear me carefully. They don't miss your presence. They just miss the comfort you brought. They know how you get down for the holidays. They know how much fun they had with you. They miss access. Don't be no fool. You are too valuable for that. Don't let people just come in your life when they want to use your presence and they want to use your loyalty. No. See, holidays begin to hit differently when the distractions slow down. They don't have no distractions because everybody else now booed up now. People traveling down to Florida, people going to New York, people going to California, people going to Panama City. They doing all the traveling now. Everybody coupled up. Everybody doing the cookouts, See, when the music dies down, when they finally gotta just sit in that apartment or their house by themselves, that's when they remember the cuddles with you. That's when they remember the movies with you. That's when they remember what is it? The Netflix and chill type thing. Don't be no fool. You gonna get the text. You gonna hear from a common friend that y'all have. You know, so and so asked me about you. They wanted to know what we was doing this weekend. The dangerous part to that is loneliness can make people circle back before they ever, ever, ever actually acknowledge and take accountability for what they did. They not coming back to take accountability. They coming back because they feel like somebody else might be interceding and get in the way of what they might be trying to get. You ain't reaching out like you were at first when y'all first broke up. Some people only realize your worth when they no longer have daily access to your love, your softness, your loyalty, your patience, your encouragement, your peace. But hear me, just because they came back or they're attempting to come back does not mean that God is telling you to reopen that door. Because they're not even trying to be accountable for the mess that they did to you. Some doors closed because your heart could not survive another season of being half loved. I just wanted to pop in and let you know. Be expecting them for Memorial Day weekend. It's coming. They want to come to the barbecue. They want a glass of what is that? What more people drink? The Patron, the Goose.
I just dropped the bottle of Hennessy.
Oh my God.
Let's stop settling for free barbecues when the cook can't even cook.
Host all the doggone barbecues in 2026. Can we please stop letting the nigga that can't cook host all the barbecues in 2026? It always be that nigga that can't cook worth a lick hosting the barbecues for the holidays. Memorial Day come around. Hey, yo, man, barbecue at my house. Knowing dang well this nigga can't season no chicken, can hardly boil water the right way. And guess what we do as black folk? We hear free food, knowing nigga can't cook, we in there. Can y'all stop, please, going to the nigga house that can't cook worth a lick, all right? And the reason why I say we part of the problem is because it's free. Black people here free. We don't care if the nigga can cook or not. We ain't got to put no chicken out the thaw. We ain't got to marinate no chicken. We ain't got to throw nothing on no grill. We going. 5 years in a row, we know homie can't cook. But because it's free, we there. We got to stop being a problem. I just hurt somebody's feelings, and I'm sorry. But it's about high time you know that you can't cook.
I love a good barbecue. And we know it's Memorial Day weekend, right? And then after Memorial Day weekend, we've got the 4th of July. And then after that is Labor Day. But Memorial Day weekend, like I was just reminiscing about the yesteryears of going to a good barbecue. When was the last time you've been to a great barbecue? Okay? Like you get the call days before, a week before saying, hey, I'm throwing a barbecue, come through, bring whatever you want to bring, but I'm having a barbecue. I'll wait. In 2026, I haven't gotten that call. I haven't gotten a call about a barbecue this past week. Because guess what? We can't even afford to buy the food for the barbecue. Gas prices, food, all the things that are needed to go to a decent barbecue, we can't afford it. Thank you, Donald Trump and the administration who follows him. We can't afford a hot dog, a hamburger, a bun, the condiments that go with all those things, let alone the barbecue chicken that goes on the grill, the steak that goes on the grill, the potato salad, the macaroni salad. We can't afford to get those things. So I guess we'll be eating simple meals inside the house this year and not being around our family and friends and dancing to old school music. You know what I'm saying? We won't be doing that. We can't do it. We can't do it no more because we can't afford nothing. Am I the only one that's feeling this right now? And I ain't talking about the people that got their own backyards with y'all nice grills and stuff. I'm talking about the people that are the barbecue families that invite the folks like myself over so that we can eat at your house and get the vibes. That's who I'm talking about. I want to go to a barbecue. Who having a barbecue this weekend that lives where I live? Please. I want a little bit of that grill taste in my food. I want a little bit of potato salad, little macaroni salad, little, I don't know, corn on the cob. and some good old-fashioned music. Let me know, please. If y'all having anything. I just, please. Okay, bye.
And I mean, the only disadvantage about moving out of your hometown is the fact that nobody that you know here, wherever you move to, cooks. It ain't shit on the grill. Nigga ain't, hey, Vaughn, oh yeah, I got a plate for you, gang. Ooh. Nothing. Okay. All right. So I was just supposed to grill myself? hate I, I hate being the new adults. Like, nigga, I'm supposed to grill, set up holidays, events, occasions, pay bills, woo woo. I mean, that's all cool and all, because I, you know what I'm saying, obviously enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? The fruits of the labor. But this shit too much. This shit too much, gang.
So, one thing about Charleston is we really don't celebrate Memorial Day. Not like how we did up in the Northeast. Like, Memorial Day was, what are you doing for Memorial Day? Where are you going for Memorial Day? It was a marketing of like opening of summer. It was, barbecues and cookouts and everything. Like, here, it feels like it's been summer since like March. So, people don't really do anything. Like, it's so weird. My whole house is decorated. I have American flags everywhere. I think I'm like the only person. I miss Memorial Day, but I get it. We have summer way longer here. But come on, where are my Memorial Day folks?
Well, it's Memorial Day weekend, and there's a lot of good things associated with Memorial Day, and some not. Grilling, Indianapolis 500, laying a fresh wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier. Oh yeah, and cowardice in Congress. Apparently, Republican Congress people are so afraid of Donald Trump that they left town without voting on a bill that the Senate passed that would disallow him from continuing armed action in Iran. Now, never mind that this bill also had provisions to refund ICE, but they were so afraid to tell Donald Trump no, they ran home to their districts. And Trump is saying that because there's been a ceasefire for several weeks, that time doesn't count. Pretty sure that's not how the law works. It says that the president has 60 days to do his little war thing before he has to go to Congress and get permission. We'll see how it goes. But right now, what you smell isn't just Wendy's roasting and the burgers on the grill. That is the smell of fear and full diapers stretched all across the country from these various Congress people who will not show any sort of backbone when it comes to doing the right thing for the American people. Meanwhile, meanwhile, there was a report that said that motor oil is going to become in short supply very soon. So if you need your oil change on your car, motorcycle, whatever, you best do that now because supplies are going to be limited very soon. And I'm pretty sure just like oil at the pump is going up, it will be at your local auto zone or whatever places you shop to get your auto parts. This thing just gets to be more layered and more stinky as this onion sits in the sun and starts to rot. At some point, when gas is at $200 a barrel and gas is $10 a gallon here, then maybe these guys will show some gumption and do the right thing. But for right now, they all went home to their districts. They're not voting on any resolutions until June. and we are stuck paying the highest gas prices on record for this Memorial Day. So, hey, let freedom ring at premium prices. Have a great and safe Memorial Day. If you're doing fireworks, hey, be safe, not stupid, not being condescending, but seeing some pretty horrific things with those things. And drink responsibly. Have one for this brother. Have a great weekend.
Look, if your Memorial Day plans ended up messed up, canceled, or uneventful, you're not alone. Most people just stayed home and chilled, so you're in good company. Drop a comment down below if you and your barbecue plans were ruined this Memorial Day because of high prices and just people not feeling it lately. Because I'm nosy. I want to know. Or maybe you just skipped the barbecue because travel wasn't an option. And, that's how life goes sometimes. Sometimes, people don't want to admit when they're broke. Shit. Sometimes you just don't have it. I mean, chilling at home, relaxing, enjoying yourself, sometimes that's the better option anyway. Subscribe and follow all of my videos because we're out here telling the truth about what they doing with our money and how they got us spending, and spending and not having nothing to show for it. Happy every day.
No fit overthink, oh. Me, I no like stress. Steady on my speed, oh. Them no patience.
Checking my point.